Hey guys, welcome to another SC Car Culture video. Today we're going to be working on my mom's Jeep. We're going to be changing spark plugs, coils, doing a compression test, and changing the fuel injector on cylinder 4. We're having a misfire on cylinder 4. So we're going to start out by opening the hood and taking the intake manifold off. Get out of there. Ah! Oh god, there's fuel everywhere. Oh, my eye.
Oh, it's peeing.
No, that's me.
Oh.
Ew. Nice. Alright, so we're getting ready to put the fuel injector in. I think I should discuss. I wouldn't recommend going and getting a cheap aftermarket injector, considering that it's basically impossible to get the same pattern as OEM. There's going to be a slight difference, however, in this new factory unit and the older injectors, simply because of wear and use. So we went ahead and we bought one new fuel injector for the truck, hoping that this is our issue. Well, there's the fuel injector. Just hold it tight right there. So before you install injectors, it's really important to you want to put some oil in those O-rings. You don't want to, when you're pressing the fuel rail or pressing the injector into the manifold, you want to make sure it's nice and lubed up. You don't want to rip these O-rings. That can cause a fire, simply because without the perfect seal, you know, fuel can get around and get sprayed in your engine bay. And probably a good chance a number of the cars you rode by down the interstate on fire might be because of this. Fuel injector in. Fuel injector plugged in. Alright, now it's lined up. I'm gonna give it a push. Oh! Alright, so it feels like it bottoms out. Beautiful. And now we got a new fuel injector. Since we're doing a compression test, I'm going to take out every coil and every spark plug. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. So, in order to do a compression test, we have to spin the motor over, and I'd rather it not just being pumped full of fuel. So I want to go in the fuse box and disconnect the fuel pump. You gotta look on the back side of this, and they'll show me or tell me which one is the fuel pump. So looks like M25 says fuel DSL lift pump. Grab this handy dandy fuse puller. we go. So now, hopefully when I turn the motor over, fuel pump ain't gonna be pumping a bunch of fuel in the motor. And now let me go get all the stuff to do our compression test.
3 hours later.
Alright, well, fast forward a few hours and lunch and a trip to the local Harbor Freight, and we picked up a compression tester because I lost mine somehow. Ready to go. All we should have to do is turn the motor over, and we're going to test to see the compression in every cylinder just because. So I'm about to jump in and let's see what kind of pressure we get. If I can find the keys. I found the keys. Here we go. If you see things like catching on fire or something, just let me know.
All right.
What we get?
120. A little under 120, like 190.
120. I want to turn over one more time, just see. Just do. I think I turned over about 3-4 times. I'll turn over about 2 more times.
120.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like a piece of paper and write down what the pressure is on every cylinder. Make sure there's one, within a few psi of each other. It should be all right. So. So that's cylinder 4. So this is the cylinder that we were skipping on before.
Didn't move. Same spot.
What? Oh, I didn't clear it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was about to say. You're clear. I was about to say, no pressure. No, it is a motor. Alright, go again. Alright, what was that?
Like 40?
It's down a cylinder. No wonder it's skipping. That ain't good, bro.
Like 41? 40?
Oh, shoot. Mommy, you got good news. That's not good. So that's like 50 psi. That's terrible. Terrible. Let me write that down.
About 118, 119. Same. Same as the last one.
Well, folks, after doing some data analysis, me and Adrian decided that we came out to the conclusion that this thing is just a POS, and that putting good parts on a piece of garbage makes it a piece of garbage. So we're just gonna put it back together with all the factory parts, and there's something definitely mechanically wrong, and we're gonna have to probably end up putting the motor in this, but we figured we keep all the good parts for the new motor. So I guess that's a video. Not the video I was planning on making, or my mom was planning on me making. So if you please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll bring you another video next week, and hopefully it'll be good news. See you later.
3 hours later.
Is that a Supra? Don't forget about us. Come pick us back up.
One hour later.
So we just picked up the 2021 Supra, and now we're heading to Waffle House to get some dinner. And me and Adrian kind of played a little dirty prank on my mom and my dad. So, of course, we pulled up in a Jeep, and it's a 4-seater, and there's 4 of us. So we bought a Supra, it's a 2-seater. So we're sitting at the dealership while my parents are going in a new Supra to pick up the Silverado to pick us up from the dealership. Well, anyways, so as we're sitting there, I told my parents that when we were sitting there at the dealership, the salesman came out to move the Jeep from the front of the dealership around the back, and we told her that when they went to go crank it up, it was very hard starting, and once it finally started up, it started smoking bad, and and then it turned off. And then the salesman got out, slammed the door, ran inside, and we felt uncomfortable, so we walked about a good half mile up the street. So then, that's what we told her. That was the story. The salesman got in the car and everything was fine. Well, now they're kind of freaking out because they have to go back Monday, because they were going to fill the car up, and I forgot what else. They're going to do something else too.
And detail it.
And detail the car. So, yeah. Hopefully, I want to try to get Adrian to get the reaction of relief. Because they're like, my mom feels very guilty right now. And my dad, they're kind of worried that somehow they're going to be able to withdraw the deal that we've made with the dealership. So, we're about to eat us some din din at Awful Waffle. And hopefully, we can get Adrian to sneak a little shot in without them realizing. Alright, see you in a second.
A few moments later.
I feel like I gotta tell you something. The Jeep didn't blow up. We weren't quite expecting this to go. Hold on, we weren't expecting this to go on quite as long, but it got better as time went on. So we're like, okay, let's let it run out for a little while.
And that is just plain hash browns, right? Scrambled cheese.
Yes, ma'am.
And then your cheese is melting underneath that chili for you.
Oh, thank God.
So, anyways.
Why would you do that to me?
So, like.
Can I get you guys anything else in the kitchen?
Hot sauce, please.
I need you to sit at another table now.
Alright, so hold on. So,
That is such a move.
Hey, now. Don't mess with her.
So, hold on.
Let me know if you need me. I'll be right here.
You might need to hold him while she whoops up on him.
Okay.
That is awful.
But,
You're a horrible human being.
it did sound pretty goddamn rough when it cranked up. And it's like,
Did he move it?
yeah, he did move it. So when he tried to crank it up, bro, it was rough.
Put your plate on that.
So when he cranked it up, it really was like really bad sounding. And I was like, bro, what if I told my mom it blew up? And I was like,
I was tore up. You are a.
I know. I felt bad for a little while because I was like, darn, she really does feel bad.
I do.
I know you did. And I was like, well, then you were like, I want to call my grandma and granddad and tell them. And then they're like, I want to tell my dad. I want to tell Harley. Like, it just kept going.
I just was trying to process it.
But you're good. It didn't happen.
Or did it?
I love you.
You're such a.
You'll find out how
Mama.
big of an evil eye they
Mama.
give you when you go.
Mama, mama, mama. I love you, but you're being recorded right now. The whole thing is recorded.
You're.